Hi, this is Will from Roland Planet, and I have with me my friend Louis. Say hello, Louis.
Hello.
Hi, and Louis is a visually impaired person, and he has with him his Braille Sense U2 computer. This is an amazing thing. Louis, tell us what it does.
It's basically a Windows computer, but it has Braille built in to this little ridge at the bottom here, and that's where the Braille appears. And it's basically just a Windows computer in that it can create documents. You can have different folders going. You can download stuff from stuff like Dropbox, which is what I use it for mainly. And I also use it as a controller because you can link it to an iPhone, which is what I do, and I control it just by doing this. And basically what VoiceOver would say on the iPhone, if you're familiar with that, would appear on this display here.
Right, okay, that's incredible. So really, it allows you to do a lot of the things that all of us can do. And the reason we're showing it to you today is because you can hook it up to the Roland SPD, which is the digital percussion pad. You can load samples onto it, and there's a number of ways of doing that, isn't there?
Yeah, I do it through finding the files that I want on the internet and then downloading them to Dropbox on here on my phone, and then get on Dropbox on here, log in, download them to the internal hard drive, and then if you look here, USB ports, and you can put a USB stick in there, download your WAV files to that, put it in the back of the SPDSX, and then I get a little bit of assistance to get the samples in there, and then once they're in, away you go.
So yeah, it sounds to me like that's pretty seamless. I mean, that's incredible. But there is another way of doing it as well, isn't there? You can actually connect your computer directly to the SPDSX, and they'll talk to each other. Yeah.
In theory, yeah, it should do that. And also the SPD1, that works very well by hooking it up directly to the pad, and then transferring samples over USB that way.
That one's the micro USB, isn't it? The SPD1.
USB. You just put a normal USB cable into the computer, micro USB into the SPD1 wave, and then transfer your files from. You could even do it from the internal hard drive and just transfer it that way through USB, and it works seamlessly. That is seamless because you can just go on and everything's there.
That's incredible. So it actually, it's like you can read the system on the SPD1 through your Braille Sense computer.
Exactly. I think it behaves, if I'm correct, it behaves exactly as it would if it was plugged into a laptop or a desktop computer. It comes up with exactly the same folders and files and things, and you can edit them all the same way.
That's amazing. So basically, if you're a visually impaired person, you've got one of these computers, you can hook it up to an SPD1 or an SPDSX and use it exactly as anyone else would. So without further ado, let's show you how that's done.
So, got the SPD1 wave over here. No sound. And just double check with a stick. No sound at all. So we're going to change that by importing a sample. So plug this into the SPD1 and then run it to my Braille Sense through USB. Now I'm going to go onto my flash disk and go to a sample that I want, and it's like a hip hop trap snare roll kind of sound. So I've copied that to my clipboard. I'm going to go into the USB device it's come up, which is the SPD1, and it's a folder called Roland. And when you go in, you've got 12 subfolders within there, which represents the sound banks that you can have. You can have up to 12 samples in the SPD1 wave. So I'm going to go into one. Now when you get into one, you've got 2 folders in here. You've got click, which we're not going to worry about, but basically what that is you can put a click track in there as a wave file. And then you're going to master, which is the folder we're going to focus on. Now advanced.txt is just a text document which you can edit. On the Braille Sense it's pretty easy, just write as you would normally. Basically it's just deciding whether the sample mono or stereo or whatever. So we're not going to worry about that today, we're just going to paste this in. And now we've got a file in that called buzzroll, which is what it is. Unplug. And then let's give it a try. There we go. Okay, so now I've imported the drumless backing track onto Soundbank 2 on the SPD1, and I'm going to play along with that for a bit and tell you how that sounds.
I'm taking over my body, back in control of my shoddy. I bet a lot of me was lost, teasing, crossing eyes and dotting. I fought it a lot, and it seems a lot like flesh is all I got. Not anymore, flesh out the door, swat. I must have forgot, you can't me. I'm